Okay, my storage is probably gonna give out on me, but that's okay. Hello everyone, I'm Joyce. I just wanted to say a couple of things because this has just been on my mind recently. As my 18th birthday is coming up, and I don't know, it's like a big deal to me. I mean, I know like 18 is probably like a big deal to like everybody, because like, you know, you're grown-ish, but but like me especially. Okay, I had an older sister, so obviously I wanted to grow up fast because I dreamed of living like her. And you know, now that I actually am older, can't really say my childhood was that good enough for me to wish that I lived in it longer. But anyways, I don't know. And these past 2 years, like anybody, you know, like anyone would say, these past 2 years have been hard. I though would say that these past, I see like a curl on my peripheral. I would say that, oh god, these past 6 years have been a test on my gangster, and that God thinks I'm one of his strongest soldiers. I think there's another, you know, Joyce in the mix that he like mixed me up with. But yeah, so these past 6 years have been extremely hard, especially coming in terms of a lot of different things. God, it sounds like I'm about to come out. Guys, I'm not coming out. I'm coming out as mentally ill, I'll say that. Not kidding. I'm cis. Is there anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. Yeah, sorry to disappoint if I disappoint anybody. But yeah, no, I just have really bad mental health. Hashtag depression and anxiety. Double homicide. Yo, I actually had a conversation that went like that. I was telling my best friend, I was like, bro, I just got effing diagnosed with both of those. And she was like, damn, double homicide. And if y'all know the video, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that was sick. That was actually sick. Yeah, just want to say that. Anyways, so yeah, it was like realizing that at a young age, but not knowing the words to describe it, plus having immigrant parents that didn't understand it. And I mean, now at least my mother understands me to an extent. I'm in therapy, I'm on meds, I'm doing better in ways. But once it really got to 2020, and you know, isolation and just a lot of things that were thrown my way, I'm sorry, I hate when I have like skin like hanging off my lips. I just have to like pull it off. Sorry, it's probably gross. Yeah, there was a lot that was just thrown my way. I didn't think I was gonna make it to 18. I didn't. So I was gonna, you know, kick the bucket. Glad I didn't. Very glad I didn't. Because I feel like no matter how bad things were, and no matter how like depressed or anxious I was, there's always a part of me that wants to keep going. There's always a part of me that's like, good will come. I always believed in myself. I feel like, you know the term like misery loves company? I say this all the time. Every time I start talking about like my past, you know the term misery loves company? I was the company that was effing like dragged in and made effing miserable. I'm not a miserable person. My name is Joyce. I have to be relatively happy. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know. I had really bad friends, middle school, and literally up until junior year, I did not have good friends. I had a couple good ones that I'm still friends with, but the good majority were effing awful. If you're watching this, I'm specifically talking about you. You sucked. Anyways. And I feel like because of the way they viewed themselves, I started to view myself like that. I never really hated myself. I was cooling. I was having a good time. At the end of the day, I knew it was pretty. I knew that I was dressing how I wanted to, or I wasn't. But like, you know, but I was still like, oh god, I'm so ugly, I'm so this, I'm so that, and like, no. And then, you know, at some point, I had no friends. Like, it's kind of funny to say now, but like, you know, my best friend, she lives all the way in California, okay? So she's there, but she's not there, you know? And it's a pandemic. She's going through her own stuff, you know? My whole friend group that I had since like 8th grade, mind you, it's like the freshman year, they're gone. And I had a friend that I was friends with up until February 2021. And so when that friendship ended, I had nobody. And I was sitting there. And I felt good. Which I know is really weird. You're probably, okay, I'm a very extroverted person. I love people. I love talking. I love being around people. I do. Okay. You know? And I've always had a fear of being alone because I was always lonely. I didn't want to actually be alone. But when I finally was alone, it felt nice. I felt like I could really take my time and do things. I spent a lot of time with my family, which was really nice. Like, we played games together, we watched movies together, we would just sit and talk in random parts of the house. And you don't really like get that when you're, you know, focused on the bulls that just like your friends like bring to you, you know. And then once I finally felt okay spending more time by myself, I was like, let me reach out to people again. And I did, and only one of them stuck. And I'm so glad that she did. And then from then on, got all my friends. And then boom, I turned 17. Now my 17th birthday, it was mid. I had no opinions on my 17th birthday. I don't want to think about it. 17 has been weird. I will say that. But I will also say that 17 is everything that I thought 16 would be. But I feel like it's best that this all happened while I was 17. 16 was awful. 16 was so bad. It got better near the end, but it wasn't the greatest. But 17 has been rough. God, I don't remember anything. But what happened in 17? I got diagnosed. I got on antidepressants. No, that was 16. I got dropped by a doctor, which makes me livid. I'll go into that story one day. I hit a lady's car, lost my keys in the car, all while I was getting rejected. If that person is watching this, no hard feelings. Don't worry about it. I'm not tripping. I think there's definitely more. Because there's always more with me. But there's been so much good that for once, I'm not letting. I'm trying to be more optimistic, if you couldn't tell. Because I have very bad tendencies of being pessimistic. But 17 has just been so good to me. I mean, also 17, my sister left the house, which is good for her, and I'm happy for her. It's just sad, you know, and weird. And depression has been kicking my butt recently. So bad, like missing chunks of school at a time, doing nothing, not answering the phone, just sitting in my room and sleeping, waking up, listening to music, and then passing out again, barely eating, you know, that whole spiel. But I can't say I hated 17. I can't. I mean, look, 17, I finished my first year of college courses with, like, did I have a 4.0? I can't remember. I was passing all my classes, A's and B's, so I'm a content human being. What else? I went to California and I paid for it by myself. That's actually crazy. Within a year of me working, I was able to pay for my own flight to and from California. And I spent my own money on that. I mean, my dad did give me money because my dad's just my dad. He just does that. But still, and I was able to go with my sister. It was chaotic, I will say that. But I'm so glad I went. So glad I went. I needed it. And I needed to come at that specific time too. Yeah. What else? 17. Started my senior year. Got my license. I could have had my license ages ago. I was just lazy. And there was no one really in my life to freaking teach me, because I love my parents. But one thing about those two is that they cannot freaking teach. First of all, my mom was uncomfortable driving me, which I understand, because when you know how to drive and you have somebody else driving you, you're fearing for your life. And that's me 99% of the time when other people are driving me now. And then my dad is just an awful teacher. And also my parents got busy and lazy. So eventually I did find some other people to teach me how to drive. And I got my license literally the Friday before the school year started. So I was like, if I fail, I'm fudged. Because that means I have to take basically like a 2-hour bus ride to and from school. Because the campus that I go to, of the community college that I go to, is like 2 cities over. Not even like 1, it's like 2 cities over. So yeah. But yeah, I got my license. I got a car. My parents bought me a car. I'm very happy about that. It's a nice little Toyota Corolla. I'll be whipping out. I just cleaned it, so it's like all nice and fresh, and I love it. Shout out Caitlin for helping me. I've really developed my personal style, and I'm like really happy with it. Also, I got a second ear piercing. I have my second lobes done. I've always wanted to get more ear piercings, so that was really cool. And my parents said I can get more when I turn 18, so of course I'm gonna have to get more. I want to get, I don't know what it's even called. Is it a conch, an orbital? I don't know. And then I want to get an industrial. And then I want to stop. Because, I mean, I like when people have like full ears, but that's just not something that I feel like doing. But yeah, back to what I was saying, personal style. My personal style has developed a lot. I've gotten so much stuff. And, okay. I was a really girly girl. And then, remember like 3rd grade when everyone else became all tomboy and dark colors and neutrals and stuff? I was like, shoot, let me hop on the flow. And then I became really tomboy. I mean, I feel like in the back of my mind, it's always kind of tomboy, but like, I wasn't. I don't know. And so like 10 years old, I was like, I want to dress like skater dudes. I want to do the graphic tees and the flannels, but didn't know where to shop. My mom was still buying my clothes, you know. And then we get to like when we moved to Australia, and I got more control over like the clothes that I was wearing. Can't say those fits were good. I can't. But I was definitely dressing closer to how I wanted to dress, and I started forming my sneaker collection. I have 1 pair of Vans. That's I would die by those. And then we moved here, and I got more sneakers, got more Vans. Love Vans. Got more graphic tees. Still wearing skinny jeans. And then the pandemic hit. I threw most of my closet out, and then my mom realized what I liked, started buying me stuff I'd actually wear. And now we're here, and I'm very happy with what I own. I have a lot of loose clothing, and you know, a lot more masks and stuff. I have like the freaking, I don't even know, the big hoodies, the graphic tees, whatever. But it's still like really cute, like girly stuff, like, you know, cute little cardigans and sweaters and whatever, you know. And I can still put on that front without like compromising my comfortability, which is nice. And I have a lot more shoes. I'm also diversifying my shoes. I bought my first pair of Jordans, again with my own money. I also bought nope, never mind, didn't pay for those either. Now, most of my shoes I've gotten as birthday / Christmas gifts or back to school. So a lot of them I actually didn't pay for. But hey, but I got Docs and their Oxfords and their platforms. I'm obsessed. And I also got these boots, which are literally 6-inch heels, and they're Steve Madden. And yeah, it's just like those little things where like I'm stepping on my comfort zone and I don't feel any sort of way. I'm like excited, you know. And yeah, I love jewelry. Always love jewelry. I'll do a jewelry tour, of course. That's gonna be my favorite video to make for sure. I love jewelry. But getting a lot more and just making it cooler. I've been too lazy to change my earrings recently. That's my problem, because my necklaces and my rings, those are like consistent. Every time I go out, it's the same rings, it's the same necklaces, because I don't have that many to be switching them around, and a lot of them just hold sentimental value, so that's why I always wear them. And if I ever lose them, I keep losing rings. It's like so irritating, but a lot of them is like whatever. But like also you know, like I lost a ring that my sister gave me before she left, so I'm kind of mad. It was cheap though, so it's like whatever. I lost a ring that my mom gave me, but I found it. But then I lost a ring that I bought in like the 7th grade at this really cheap jewelry store. The prices weren't cheap, but the jewelry effing was. There's this big ass K that I've had since like the 7th grade, and I lost it, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's my earrings. I have a lot of earrings for my second piercing. I have like hoops, I have stars, I have whatever, and I have so many different earrings for my first lobe. But I've just been too lazy to change my earrings, because I just always said I have earrings in. That's like a thing. I've had my ears pierced since I was like 18 months old, so yeah. Anyways, I've developed my personal style, and I'm not like scared to wear things that I don't normally wear. Like I don't dress girly often, but I love when I put on a cute little cardigan, or you know, I put on some lip gloss or shoes that aren't sneakers, and I pop out, you know. I love it, and I don't really feel any type of way about like how other people would see me. I'm just like, I look sick. And honestly, that's like my biggest takeaway from being 17. And my biggest like thank you Lord is that like I don't care. I don't care. And like I don't care what people think about the way I dress. I don't care about what people think about my personality. Like I don't care. I will walk out in whatever I want to walk out in, and I'll be like, hey bro, I put that stuff on. I'm gonna listen to whatever music I want to listen to. I'll be like, hey bro, this stuff fire. I'm gonna do whatever, you know. I shoot my shot now to an extent. You know, if I feel like, if I get to that point when I have a crush where I'm just like, honestly, I don't care if it, and I tell them, and I'm like, and then I get rejected, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, who cares? Because who cares? Literally, the last guy I had a crush on, one of my friends. Okay, usually we have twin telepathy, right? This one time, we were not on the same flow at all. We're talking to this guy I liked, and he goes, she's in love with you. I was like, that's not what I effing thought you were gonna effing say. That is not what I was about to say. He was like, I was like, huh? Mind you, oh boy is laughing so hard. And I was like, I'm not even gonna deny it. Like, yeah, whatever. And then we just definitely moved on. And that's like true growth right there. Sorry, I just saw somebody score for something and I did like way worse. I'm actually mad. Anyways, yeah, I don't feel embarrassment over every little thing like I did, like even just last year. Even last year, bro, I used to overanalyze myself so bad. Like, God, going back to school post-pandemic was hell on earth. I had breakdowns about it. Like, that's how bad it was. And now I just be cool and like literally who cares. And now I understand why it's so hard to talk to people that do care, because you don't even know how you got there. I don't know how I got there. I didn't think I would ever effing get there, and now I'm effing here, and I'm like, bro, who can say god damn? Nobody. And that's what's good. Nobody cares. So why should I care? And if somebody does care, why the F do they care? Exactly. So I don't know. That's like my biggest like thank you 17 that I have. It's just like I'm so glad I'm not as worried about how I'm perceived and how I just live my life. There's still like times though where I'm just like, I don't want people to think but like at the end of the day, it's really just like, who cares? I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm somewhat content with my life, and that's good enough. But yeah, also I got an iPad. Was that when I was 17? I think so, yeah. Yes, it was. I got an iPad. I got AirPods. I actually don't remember when I got earbuds, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't pay for these. Of course. Yeah, I don't know anything. I just I want to explore things. Ooh, that sounds like scary. That sounds like a lot more like serious. But I mean, like I want to explore like self-expression. And I want to explore with my hair. You know, I've had it out. Now I'm gonna get locks. I want to dye my hair. I want to dye it blue. I want to dye it silver. I look it down with the green, but I also don't want to kill my hair. I'm like very terrified of hair damage. That's like one of my biggest fears. Piercings. I also want to get my nose pierced. I want to get septum. I want a double stub. I don't know if I want to do double stub on one side or boop. I'll figure that out when I have to. I want tattoos. I feel like a lot of this isn't surprising. Like you just look at me, you hear me talk, and you're like, oh, she wants to. Yeah. But again, immigrant parents. I want to I keep exploring with my fashion. I want more like girlier stuff, like more sweaters. I'm not a crop top person though. That's just not happening, because why can't we just have full length stuff? I don't understand. Yeah, and I've been listening to a lot more different genres of music. Music taste will never stop expanding. I have so many people on my list of like who to listen to, and God, like, I'm just not listening to Omar Apollo's latest album. What's it called? Ivory, I think. Mind you, that joint came out weeks ago. I was like, well, I'm listening to it when it comes out, because I've been listening to Omar Apollo since like 2017. Not like heavily, but like a couple songs here and there. And like at some point I did like go through his stuff, but like still, I'm a headache to myself. Anyways, I haven't really been this appreciative of a year in a while. I mean, I was appreciative of 16 because it taught me a lot about myself, about the world, about everything. 17 just has a different feeling, and I'm excited for 18, because with 18 it's freedom to do things like get tattoos and piercings, but don't tell my mom and dad. And I get to go to college. I get to get accepted into colleges. I get to get declined. I don't really okay, there's only like, I applied to like 11 universities. There's like a good amount of them I'd be fine if I got rejected, I'm not gonna lie. There's like the ones that I really want to go to, or like I just like really want to get accepted, and at least my knees hurt. I have really bad knees, fun fact. Not the Christmas jimmies, wait. I said I'm a computer science major, and I also want to double major in math. So I really want to go to Stevens Institute of Technology. My dad went there. He's an alumni. He got his master's there in like the coolest way. Which, I just went to life story of my dad. It's like really crazy. But I really want to go there. It's a really good school. NCAT, North Carolina Agricultural and Technological University. It's an HBCU. I really want to go there. I know somebody that goes there. I have a family friend that goes there. And I'm gonna talk to her about it. And I'm like, there's also this TikToker that shows up on my free page, and they go there, and I really want to go. If I get rejected from UMD, I'm gonna be mad. Like, I'm perfect, and you're gonna reject. I literally live here, and you're gonna reject me. Don't piss me off. Anyways, if you get rejected from Stanford, that'd be. I said declined. My dumb. Anyways, if I get rejected from Stanford, that makes sense. But if I get in, that'd be sick. Also, if I got into Caltech. Also, if I got into, actually, that's really it. Everywhere else I applied, like, it'd be cool if I got in. If I didn't, though, I'll survive. There'll be a little pain in my chest, you know, because I have this strong belief that, there's such a Capricorn thing to say. I just have such a strong belief that, like, I always find a way to do something. Like, I wasn't applying to college just being like, oh, I'm not going to get into any of these. No, I'm going to get into something. Because I just will, you know? Anyways. What else is 18? Yeah, 18 is going to college. It's picking one and going. That's scary. I mean, I'm already in college, so I have some sort of experience. But, like, I'll be living alone, preferably. Because I want out of this house. Love my family. Love this house. But a girl is tired. Yeah, that's 18. I'm excited. But I'm very thankful. 17. Also, 17, I got a really solid, really great group of people all around me. And I love them all so much. Like, I'm trying to be more expressive about my love to people. Because you never know when your life is over. And you don't want to die, and the people that you love the most didn't know you love them the most, you know? So this Thanksgiving, I sent, like, I'm thankful for you texts, and, like, you know, why I'm thankful for everyone. And it was nice. It was really nice sending this out to people. Like, I have my high school friends. I have Lee, Metal, Ari. I love them. And my college friends, I have Sean and Caitlin. It's been us since the beginning. But then I also have Sanaf and Sada, and God, there's so many people. Even though I hate my cohort, I low-key love them. But don't tell them that, because they're all a bunch of boys and they all stink. God. I have people I grew up with. Becky, I have Steffi, I have Andy. Oh. And God, going back to California and seeing them again after literally, like, between 4 to 6 years. I'm not seeing, it's like different depending on who you talk to. I'm not seeing them. It was just, I just have a lot of love. I do, and I've known that, but it's like now I actually feel like I'm around people that deserve to feel that. And I do a lot for people, and I don't hate that I do a lot for people. I love that I do a lot for people, because, you know, I wish people do. I mean, my friends do a lot for me. They really do. And I appreciate them a lot. But, you know, I was like I was one of the first to get a license and a car, you know, within the same, like, time frame. So it was like driving people around, checking up on people, those type of things, which I don't mind. I love doing it. I'm glad I can do that. I'm privileged to do that, actually. Yeah. Also, getting my bread up. I have no money right now. I've been pulling money out of my savings. I used to have, like, after California, I still had like 1,000 something in my savings, but now I have like 700 because I keep taking out money because I don't go to work. But I'm gonna start going to work once the semester's over. I need to pass these finals, and then I'll be in my bag and taking sociology. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with the way this year's ending. You know, I'm getting my butt whooped. I am. I can't say that things are going great. I'm failing 2 classes, still extremely mentally ill, and they're broke. But, you know, I have my friends and a lot of other people that will try to support me as much as they can and help me get my grades up. I have I have my doctor and my therapist who I'm working with. You know, I actually have appointment with my doctor to talk about my meds, and hopefully we can get that situated. And I have therapy on Monday, so slay. And then what was the last thing? Oh, I picked up a shift in like 2 weeks, so it's like 5 hours. I'm gonna start getting my bread up. Boo. But anyways, I'm excited. That's all I have to say. And I'm very grateful for everyone that's made some good here. Hopefully 18 involves me getting some play. God. Even just the first kiss, guys. I'm not ugly. It's because I'm not skinny. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know why. I don't even care. Like, I'm like. But yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. Actually, I have a lot to say, but like nothing that really touched to this topic. Hope you enjoyed my thought process here. I've like thought about this, but I haven't like vocalized this. It's just like, how do you bring this up in a conversation? I'd have to do that like on my birthday. Yeah. I hope that as I get older, I keep having these where even if the year has been the greatest to me, I still appreciate the good a lot more. And the things that I've overcame or learned or whatever. Like the way I feel about 17, I hope I feel about my future years. Yeah, thank you for watching. If anyone ever actually watches these, we'll see. Okay, yeah, bye.